Challenge for this new Prime Minister, the searing cost of living. And John Maguire has been to Yorkshire to talk to voters and get a sense of what they want from the new inhabitant of number 10, talking to families in Leeds, where Liz Truss grew up, and to the heart of Rishi Sunak's constituency in Richmond. Here's John.
Two parts of one county have been instrumental in the bid to become our next Prime Minister. Leeds, where Liz Truss grew up, and Richmond, where Rishi Sunak is the MP, both in Yorkshire.
Well, good afternoon everybody and welcome to our Family Cookery Club. I hope you're all ready to go. Today we're going to be making a one-pot harvest pork casserole. It's a really good filling recipe, this, and the thing is that we've got meat but we've also got loads of vegetables that fill you up, and it's obviously much cheaper than the meat.
This cookery course in the Bramley area of Leeds is teaching families wholesome and crucially affordable recipes.
Ooh, well done.
It's run by Flourishing Families, a local charity set up in response to tough times.
There are 36,000 children below the poverty line here in Leeds. To give you an idea, Leeds United's Ellen Road Football Stadium, they'd fill it. There was a guy who came here with his 3 children to one of our cookery clubs. He came here because he was living off pasta and a tin of tomatoes pretty well every night. When they came, we found out that his children would go to school in their pyjamas because they couldn't afford to buy clothes. So we bought them some warm jumpers for Christmas last year. That was last year. Now that same guy is saying to us he doesn't know how he's going to survive this winter. He's worried his kids are going to starve. So that's why we started it. The need is just so vast.
And now life is even harder, with fuel bills especially causing great concern and changing people's lives.
I live on toast and cereals, basically. Most days, that's what I have. Now and again, potatoes and corned beef. Cheap stuff, really.
Each session costs just £1, including the ingredients. Scott is a regular and now plans to volunteer on the courses. He says he's making sacrifices for the sake of his daughters.
I've had to cut down meals myself, I've missed a few meals to obviously support these two. I've gone down to the basic stuff, to cheaper food, to obviously try and help, the girls. I'd never thought in my life I'd ever have to do that, ever.
There's now a new emphasis on the course, recipes that can be cooked without an oven.
We're going to be using the microwave much more, and in fact we're going to have a slow cooker appeal so that every family is given a slow cooker and taught how to use it, so that they get a bag of ingredients to use with a slow cooker alongside the meal that they cook at a cookery club.
So what should the Prime Minister do day one in the job to help families like this?
I think they need to realise how seriously desperate this situation is. I don't think it's been taken seriously enough. I think people are really, really struggling, and we need targeted interventions that help those who are the poorest and the most economically vulnerable. And my concern is that it's going to be the richest people who are helped the most out of some of the interventions that are suggested, and it's not going to the people who really need it.